Well, hello, Bethlehem community. As summer quickly approaches, we like to provide an update on our shared ministry to keep you well informed and connected to our mission. Update number 1, pastoral update. Pastor Peter Strumman has been serving as an interim pastor at Bethlehem for 19 months. And we are so grateful for all the work that he has done. And we are excited to wish him a happy third retirement as we send him on his way his last Sunday, May 23rd, during our on-site and online services. The Congregational Life Board is planning a COVID-appropriate reception following each of the on-site services. As we will miss Peter, at the same time, we are also excited to welcome Pastor Stephanie Christoffels as our pastor for worship and engagement, who will begin her ministry at Bethlehem on June 1st. You are invited to participate in her installation service on Sunday, June 27th, either on-site or online. Again, the Congregational Life Board is planning a COVID-appropriate reception following each of our on-site services. Now, to help welcome Pastor Stephanie, there is one thing that all of you can do right now, and that's make sure that you have your name tag. Dig it out from whatever drawer that you put it in, and be sure to wear it when you're here during worship or for other events. Now, if COVID ate your name tag, if it's lost, then that's okay. You can order a new one at the Welcome Center or by calling the church office. Update number 2, worship. To meet people where they are and to provide multiple opportunities for worship, Bethlehem's Church Council decided to continue to offer online worship indefinitely. This summer, online worship videos will continue to premiere at the same time as our on-site worship services at 8:30 and 10:30 on Sundays. But beginning this fall, we begin a new worship schedule that has been approved by the Church Council. Starting after Labor Day, Bethlehem will offer 3 in-person worship services, 8:30 and 10:30 on Sundays, and 6:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. Bethlehem will offer 1 online worship service, premiering on Saturday at 5 p.m., which would then be available for viewing throughout the week. Now, what this means is that Bethlehem would not have an in-person worship on Saturday. When making this decision, the Church Council took into account a worship schedule that would fit the capacity of 2 pastors as opposed to 3, and the missional direction that Bethlehem is being called to take as we meet people in the digital world. Update number 3, faith formation. We are very much excited about the potential for consistency for our faith formation ministries after a crazy year of pivoting with all of the changes brought about by this pandemic. This summer, families are invited to come together and participate in Bounce Back to Church events after worship on June 6th, July 18th, and August 15th. There will be summer treats, outside games, inflatables, and more, really designed to re-engage families and build community within their Bethlehem family. Now, feel free to invite your friends. Day camp at Bethlehem is scheduled for August 9th through the 12th for all elementary school-aged families. This year, we will be partnering with Green Lake Lutheran Ministries. You can begin your sign-up today. Also, Vacation Bible School will run in the mornings of those same days. Once again, you can register for all of those things today. Update number 4, finances. The generosity of people of Bethlehem continues to be astounding. It really does. Offerings through April are up $9,000 from a year ago. To date, though, we are $14,000 short from meeting our approved budget. However, expenses are also considerably under budget, which means that we enter summer with $32,000 in excess of our expenses. Now, thank you for your continued support for our shared ministry in this community. Giving to the mortgage fund continues to be strong in the final months of Bethlehem's mortgage. Thanks to your generosity, we are ready to make our final mortgage payment on August 1st. Paying off the mortgage is an exciting milestone, and we will celebrate this summer. There will be more information coming in the weeks ahead about how we will celebrate. Now, while paying off the mortgage is something that we will celebrate, we also recognize the need to maintain the facility and the ministries that our facility houses. Vince, our facilities manager, has drawn up a replacement timeline for a number of large projects over the next 5 years. Estimates for these projects show that each year's project could be funded by the members of Bethlehem continuing their generosity from the mortgage fund into a new facilities fund. The facilities fund will allow us to budget for these big ticket projects, like replacing the boilers or the air conditioning units. Consistent support will help us remain proactive in our replacement of equipment instead of needing to be reactive when parts fail and replacement becomes an emergency. Now, make no mistake about it, emergencies will still happen, of course, but with a facilities fund taking care of planned projects, unexpected repairs or replacements can be funded with an extra measure of generosity through a special appeal. Now, to sum this all up, it has been quite a year. Maybe that's an understatement. Together, though, we have been able to do ministry in creative new ways that will continue after the pandemic has passed. I don't ever expect to return to normal, but I do think in the coming months that we will be able to return to a more consistent future without the frequent need to pivot to meet changing realities. Even amidst all of the pandemic, the chaos that has caused and the changes that has resulted, Bethlehem has remained committed to fulfilling our mission to meet people where they are, just as they are, with the love, grace, and mercy and compassion of God. As a staff, we couldn't have done this without you. So thank you, and God bless.